What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Now, this whole feud between Rick Ross and Gillie the Kid has gotten out of hand. They've been going back and forth over the course of the past few days. And if you're not really up to speed on everything, it really started way back a few weeks ago when Gillie the Kid spoke on an encounter he had with Lil Wayne. He saw him backstage at a show or whatever. It was him, Wallow, Mac Main was back there, and Wayne was back there, right? He said he seen him. They gave each other a pound real quick. Wayne turned around, left. Now, Gillie went on a podcast and basically put some extra sauce on the incident and basically was like, yeah, I seen him. You know what I'm saying? He came and smiled. He gave this smile or whatever, and he, shook my hand real quick, and he got the up out of there. Now, when you see the actual video, I mean, it's not necessarily that Gillie was lying, because Wayne walked up, gave him a smile, gave him a pound, turned back around, and sat down. I hate the fact that rhymed. But anyway, but it really wasn't all that bad. It seemed like it was an endearing situation. Like, oh man, I ain't seen you in a long time. We ain't been on the best of terms, but it's all love. Now, when Gillie spoke about it, he made it seem like it was some intimidation going on, which it clearly was not that type of situation. So Rick Ross ended up being in the comments of this post, and he said fraud, right? So Rick Ross chimed in, which he has a tendency to do, especially when it pertains to anything regarding Wayne. He comes to the rescue. So he said fraud. Gillie kept quiet. He ain't really say nothing. He been letting it pass. But recently on $1 Million Worth of Game, they had the producer Southside on the show. And while he's talking about all this, his experience in the production game, Gillie goes off on his own tangent and starts calling out Ross. Basically saying, you old dudes in rap, y'all don't want to give it up. You're not hearing the roar of the crowd no more. So now you start acting stupid on Instagram chasing clout. You want to talk about all this stuff. Oh, I just bought a cow. Basically mocking Rick Ross for buying. It wasn't even a cow. It was actually a bull, if I'm not mistaken. Ross has been acquiring livestock on his mansion out here in Atlanta. And of course, that is a multi-billion-dollar industry. But of course, to somebody who may not understand how all of that works, they're going to critique it and be like, you on some nut ass shit, which is basically how they talk out in Philly. You a nut ass nigga, right? So just seems to be a disconnect in understanding, right? So Rick Ross basically came back and said he's going to drop a podcast and he's going to let the fans dictate what he names the podcast, and whoever comes up with the best name, he's going to give him the finest of his Bel Air, liquor or whatever. In addition to that, Rick Ross was like, if I'm spending more money on my cow hoofs than you spend on your lady and your kids, maybe you should question what you doing. Maybe you need to get more like me. So that was Ross' response back to Gillie. Very simple, very plain, straight to the point, not going to do a lot of talking. So now we're here where Gillie actually released his final response, or what I'm hoping is his final response. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, he's out here calling Rick Ross old, and y'all both in the same bracket. Rick Ross is 46, Gillie is 38. Now that is a little bit of a difference, but once you hit above 35 in rap, they look at you all the same. You know what I mean? And it's not like from a disrespectful point of view. You just an OG, you an old head. Old heads is still fresh these days. The old heads is still fly doing their thing. So for Gillie to basically use Rick Ross as an example of what it is to be older and lame, I really didn't agree with that. And I like both of them, as a matter of fact. But I'm going to go ahead and show y'all this clip of Gillie going off on Ross, and y'all can make your own determination on how you feel about this, man. And I guess I'll update y'all if anything else transpires. All right, much love and respect. Y'all enjoy this video. Peace.
I'm only gonna tell you this one time, Ross. You better stop fucking playing with me, man. You hear me? And mind your fucking business, man. Because you went on a nigga Instagram page commenting about me, calling me out my name, my nigga, for no motherfucking reason at all. This how this shit started. So I'm gonna tell you again, man, leave me the fuck alone, man. I see your little funky ass video. I spend more money on my cow's hooves than you spend on your wife. You probably right, nigga. Cause I ain't bought her, I caught her, nigga. She fuck with me because who I'm blessed to be, not because I bless her with a fee. But ain't you the nigga that said, I put Molly all in her drink and she ain't even know it. Goddamn Ricky Raper, bitch. Huh? Stop talking about money, man. Cause money don't unlame a lame, nigga. There's a lot of suck-ass niggas out here with money and you on the list. Matter of fact, you the captain of the Suckers with Money Association of America, nigga, and we ain't impressed. So mind your business. Because that's your problem. You're always minding niggas' business. You was minding Birdman business some years back when you was running around talking about, give Khaled the money you owe him. Well, you give Meek the money you owe him, nigga. Because you got him in a 1914 slave deal. A Harriet Tubman joint that he signed when he was 19 and now he's 35. I thought you said, a boss is one that guarantee we gon' eat. Well, why you ain't renegotiating with a real nigga? Thank God he fucking with them white boys. He fuck around, be broke, busted, and disgusted fucking with you. He's a hell of a businessman, though. Salute to you, Meek. But stop talking about money, man. And stop pushing that Bel Air on niggas, because they don't drink that shit no more. I got the ice electric blue bottle, and I got the lime green bottle that float in the air like Aladdin's carpet. We don't give a fuck. We don't want it, man. Niggas don't drink that shit, man. And slow up on them goddamn lemon peppers, because you're about a 6-piece away from a heart attack, nigga. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm telling you, this ain't what you want like Lil Durk first single, nigga. You better leave me alone. And one thing about me, I'm not no hater. I salute you. Your crib is immaculate, nigga. I'm talking about your crib is one of one, nigga. Unbelievable. But the whole Atlanta know you live dead smack in the hood, nigga. Right off Old National. 2 blocks away from the blackest Walmart in the state. You ain't had a good night's sleep since you moved in that motherfucker. You know how them niggas in Atlanta breaking houses. You worrying about them niggas jumping your wall every night, nigga. And I get that raggedy ass cow to Labor Day before them niggas hop the wall and steal that motherfucker. Be riding all down Old National. Beef ribs for the hood. Fuck is wrong with you, man? Leave me the fuck alone, man. I'm not the nigga that you want to play with, Ross. You hear me? Yeah, CEO / drug dealer kingpin. Remember, we was on the same record label together, Teflon. Remember that? When you used to go to work, you tell niggas, lock it in. Then you come home, you change your uniform, you put your hat on backwards, and then you go in the studio and be a drug dealer kingpin rapper? Oh.
A boss idea. I'm gonna start a podcast. Yep, I'm gonna start a podcast. Dead ass serious. Fellas, let me give you the real game. When I spend more money on my cow huffs than you do on your wife and kids every month, you should take notes. But more importantly, meet my bear. This is my bear. My bear. I named my bear Lulu. That's Lulu, y'all. That's my bear. Toast to the biggest.